We are now in the era of the part-time fighter. Fighter activity is at historic lows. It was once the norm to see a fighter fight 3 to 4 times per year. Now seeing a fighter with that type of activity level is like spotting a unicorn, as most fighters have adopted the once per year model. Pictured is the Ring Magazine Top 10 Pound for Pound list from 1997. It gives us an idea of how less active fighters are than they were 25 years ago. That year, pound for pound king Oscar De La Hoya fought 5 times, Roy Jones twice, Tito Trinidad twice, Pernell Whitaker 3 times, Evander Holyfield twice, Terry Norris 4, Junior Jones twice, Ricardo Lopez twice, Ike Quartet twice, Mark Johnson 3 times. The top 10 pound for pound fighters that year fought a combined 27 times. Not one fighter on the list fought less than twice in 1997. Unfortunately, it would take elite fighters of today 4 or 5 years to match the output of De La Hoya in 1997 alone. Also keep in mind that all 5 of De La Hoya's fights that year were title fights. Pictured is the current top 10 Ring Magazine pound for pound list. The top 10 pound for pound fighters in the world will fight a combined 13 times in calendar year 2022, less than half of their Ring Magazine top 10 pound for pound predecessors from 1997. Only 3 of the top 10 fighters will fight more than once this calendar year. The picture doesn't get better as we expand out. Pictured here is the BoxRec top 50 pound for pound list, the only extended pound for pound list that we have in the sport. The top 50 pound for pound fighters in the world will fight a combined 69 times in calendar year 2022. That's an average of 1 fight every 9 months for the top 50 pound for pound fighters in the world. Only 18 of the top 50 will fight twice this year. 30 of the top 50, 60%, will fight once this year. 1 won't fight at all, Bubu Andrade. And only 1, William Zepeda, fought 3 times in 2022. The inactivity plague has reached all the way down to the prospect level, as we now have prospects only fighting 2 to 4 times per year. Defenders of fighter inactivity will point to alibis such as fighter safety and the current business model of boxing. But what they won't point to is any type of empirical data and evidence that fighter safety has gotten better in the past 25 years since fighter activity has decreased significantly. We'll likely never see elite level fighters consistently fighting 3 to 4 times per year ever again due to the part-time boxer business model that the boxing power brokers have built. As fighter activity has decreased, so has boxing's reach in America. One thing is for certain, fighter inactivity is one of the biggest issues in boxing today. This part-time fighter business model looks to be permanent, so unfortunately, it looks like something we need to get used to.